Hey there guys, Conquertron here, back with another Conquertron, what is it called? I don't know, but today I'm going to be ranking all of the giants. I'm going to rank all 8 giants, from 8 to 1, worst to best, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do all giants characters, including cores, or cores only later. I'm going to do that later, but right now I'm just going to do this because the Spyro's Adventure one went over really well, and I was very glad about that. But first off, at number 8, unfortunately, we have our Magic Giant Ninjini. Ninjini's fine, I guess. Her design's alright. Actually, the design is pretty cool, but like the swords, it's like you should be able to slash those really fast instead of like pausing. I think, yeah, you can do 1, 2, and then combo. So I think that's what you're supposed to do, but that still doesn't help this because you have to press A, hold A for it to happen, and it's just easier to spam A. This doesn't really do anything. You can shoot these and then trance enemies, which is actually really cool. But, you know, I don't really use it that much. You have to get in pretty close. And then the orbs is good for far ranged. And then you can hold them up to do big damage, I guess. But Ninjini's alright, but it's just that there's better characters out there. Alright. So next up at number 7, we have our tech giant, Bouncer. Bouncer was the first giant to go in the Giantron lock, mostly because he was not leveled up, and he has, like, no upgrades. Actually, I'm pretty sure he has quite a bit of upgrades. I think Bouncer's really cool. Yeah, I think Bouncer's pretty cool. He's got the spams, like trigger happy. He's basically an upgraded trigger happy. He's got the laser eyes. The laser eyes is one thing that I hardly ever use. I hardly ever use the laser eyes because why would I want to get that close to use the laser eyes when I could just go pew pew pew, you know? This is good for big damage enemies. Like you could do this. You could absolutely rain missiles everywhere. It's awesome. That's about it. I think Bouncer has a really cool design too, but it's just that the other giants are so much better, you know? Alright, so next up we have number 6. Number 6. Crusher. I'm pretty sure right off the bat I went with the wrong upgrade path, because wrong button. He has the bottom upgrade path. So I think I went with the wrong upgrade path, definitely. Because control of direction, that's actually kind of useful. This is very useful for sweeping enemies, and then you can explode them to do massive, well, not massive damage, but it does area damage. This is just a straight up powerful move, and it's pretty quick. And then you can also hold it for the ground saws. And then you also got the Crystal Beam Vision. Maximum Battle Vision, where you can freeze enemies, which is really good. And you can also wave out to do damage while you're freezing them. Crusher's really good. But, again, the other giants are... I just like the other giants more. He's also got a great design, too, I think. Alright, so from this point on, all of these characters are very, very close together, except for the number 1 seed. So the next 4 characters are going to be very close together, and they often swap places like several times. So, but this is just going to be basically it right now. So next up for number 5, we have Swarm. I really like Swarm. He's got an awesome design. I think his design is really cool. This is what Ninjini, like, double blade thing should be. Like, It's fast, and you can combo into him really fast. That's how Ninjini should be. Swarm is just a better Ninjini. He's also got the Swarm form. I actually use the Swarm form quite a bit because I went with the bottom upgrade path so I can explode. So I turn into Swarm and I can explode for good area damage, and then I can turn into an axe. That axe does massive, massive damage. It also has a pretty good area effect attack. And then he can fly, makes him faster. You can shoot these to go faster. You also have those bum, the ones that shoot out of his back end. So you can strafe enemies like this just really fast. And again, the axe. Swarm is, I very much like Swarm. He's an awesome design. I love Swarm. Alright. Enough praising Swarm. Next up, we got number 4, Hothead. I love that I put a fire helmet on him, the fire hat on him. I'm hilarious. So you've got the fire. I think the fire is really good. I went with the bottom upgrade path, which you'll see why in a minute. He's also can turn into a freaking motorcycle. Like, who does not like that? So, I mean, you can run into enemies and do a little bit of damage. It also speeds you up, so that's cool. You can glob enemies in the face and then set them on fire for like a firewall. So that's pretty, well, it looks like it just sits there. And then you have the firing. It's got good area of effect damage. I think if you hold it, oh yeah, baby. This meteor is absolutely disgusting amount of damage. You saw me, if you watched the last episode of the Giant Tronlock, I used Hothead for he was the final one alive, I think it was. I used the meteor thing. It does so much damage. Absolute beast. Actually, what path did I go on? Oh, I didn't even know about this one. The oil and fire one. Then you go boom. Oh, that's cool. That just does even more damage to the area of effect one. So like you set this up, fire, or you could like, jeez, Hothead's just got a lot better, but I don't think it's enough to put him over our next slot. All right, next up we got number 3 being Thumpedback. If you saw the Giant Tronlock, or what was it? Supercharger solo with Thumpedback, you probably would have thought he would have been higher. But, you know, Thumpedback is, I like the other 2 giants more. So you've got his anchor, which I used a lot. It's really good. The spin does really good area of effect damage. Then you got the chomp. The chomp does even more damage than the anchor, but it's very close range. So you do that to like single out an enemy. And then my favorite move, the belly slide. You can belly slide, which does pretty good damage, but you always have to end it with the blowhole to do even more damage. It knocks them back. It does. Thumpedback's a beast, basically. And then you've also got his combos. Not that. He makes a whirlpool that didn't even show up. 1, 2, that's not it. Alright, and then this, it's basically just a more powerful swing. So if you're just gonna sit there spamming this, you definitely want to do that, because it does like twice the amount of damage as just the regular one. Alright, so Thumpedback's also got a really good design, too. But that's a pretty good number 3. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you probably would have thought he'd been higher. But next up is number 2, TreeRex. TreeRex is... I really like TreeRex. He is super good. I don't even have him maxed out yet. He's got an awesome design. TreeRex is probably on my top 10 best designed Skylanders just for that. Even with the armor. So he's got the smash. I don't really ever use the little smash. I usually sit here, do the big smash a bunch, because it has awesome area of effect damage. And he also got his rush, which speeds them up quite a bit. And then I always like to charge into battle, do the elbow drop, and then start smashing and smashing and smashing until everything's dead. If I have to make a retreat, I'll just retreat like this, and then I can shoot back and absolutely bombard them with stuff like this, and then just smash again, and then smash and smash and smash and smash. You get the point. Yeah, I really like TreeRex. That's about it. I don't have his soul gem upgrade though. That's kind of bad. Anyways, he's also got a really cool figure, and you probably should have saw the #1 coming. I've got Eyebrow. I'm using Pumpkinhead Eyebrow right now because my other Eyebrow is, I don't have it on hand. Eyebrow is really, he's my favorite giant character. He is my second favorite undead character behind Chop Chop. He's my second favorite Skylander overall, right behind Chop Chop. But Eyebrow's really good. His punches do good damage. They're also really fast. You can just sit there, and if you need to, you can do the smash. You got this for range, so he can basically be in 2 places at once. And then you've got this. This, I don't really use it a whole lot. But if you summon these little dudes, then they'll go off while you can just sit there punching. Is that it? I forget which upgrade path I went with. This one has the top upgrade path. Alright. Alright, I forgot about that. Oh wow. You definitely want to go with the upgrade path, because he gets more damage output and more defense. That is really good. Alright, and then he's also got this, so that's some really good far ranged. Why did it just disappear like that? And then you also got combo. This is good for taking out enemies all around you, damaging them all several times. And then you can also do that. This. Oh, I just bashed my head on the wall, apparently. Alright, so he just go punchy. There's this. Yeah, that's good for, that's some more good range, but that's good for singling out enemies from afar. I don't really use that one that much because you could just go up like pew 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 pew. The laser eye is really good. That is why that Eyebrow is my favorite. Easy. Alright, so that is gonna do it for all 8 giants ranked. Let me know in your comments in the comment section below what your ranking is, and if I'm doing something wrong. Like if I just need to give somebody a chance, like Ninjini or Bouncer a chance, or if you agree with me and they suck. That is gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.